What's up, Royals? Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a while since I did an egg cutting video. Just didn't have anything worth showing, to be honest. But this is a cool clutch. We should get some double visuals in here. It is pastel VPI pied to a pinstripe VPI het pied. And what's fascinating about this clutch is that we have two teeny tiny eggs. This one's even smaller. This little area here is like nothing. There's a hard gel in there, and there's actually a wall inside the egg between this portion and the good portion. So if there's a baby in there, it is probably teeny tiny. But I didn't really have high hopes for it because those that are so tiny usually don't do well. But since it had veins, I thought I would, put it in there anyway. So let's go ahead and get this cut out. If you guys ever have any doubt what you are hatching in your clutch, let's save this one to the end. You can always shed test for those POS hets. If you have a 55%er, sorry, a 66%er or a 50%er, you can always shed test at shedtesting.com. Charlie at Gray Rider Reptiles will do those tests for you. Great guy, and extremely fast turnaround time. I mean, at least from my experience. So with shed testing now, we have the ability where we can be a little bit more comfortable and confident in doing head-to-head pairings or just head to something else, because we have shed testing that can help us confirm. And you can take a look at his website, shedtesting.com, to take a look to check out all the different genes and morphs and mutations that he's able to test for, and there's more coming. So this one right here is definitely a VPI pied. It could be pastel. It is very light. The pattern is just not screaming pastel. You see the saddles are nice and clean. Two stripes on the saddles. If it was pastel, I would expect it to be a little bit more pixelated. Of course, this is not a pinstripe, but hey, a double visual is always good, and that's exactly what I was shooting for. If we get pinstripe on top, that would be awesome. It would just be icing on the cake. Ooh, another pied. These eggs are really tiny. Look at this one. This one's almost like a chicken egg sized egg. Very small. But they do fine. Once they're out and they're feeding, they do absolutely wonderful. Wow. Really happy with this so far. So this one, we can definitely see the head. You got that silver and black and gray on the head. That's definitely a VPI pied. I don't see much in terms of pattern on the body. There's a little bit all the way back there in that corner. There's a lot of dots, so I think this one might be a pastel VPI pied. So far, I haven't hit anything that I would keep. I have these versions already. They're larger. They're from last year, 2 years ago, and so on and so forth. So these are going to be made available once they start feeding and are established. And I use Redline shipping to ship my animals to my customers. Great company. Great people, great team over there. They've never failed me. My animals always get there on time, and if not, they will track it down. This one is a... Wow, this one's a pinstripe. That's weird. Pastel VPI pied to a pinstripe VPI het pied. They're both VPI parents. Parents are both visuals. I don't know how I got a non-VPI, non-Axanthic. That is really weird. So the question is it a het pied? Because the mom is a het pied. So there's a chance that the dad, which is the pastel VPI pied, did not sire this one. So we got to check on the pied portion of it. By the way, Charlie's promo code is down below, Kai10. You can use that. And let me just get back to Redline shipping. Let's just want to tell you guys a little bit more. They also have a promo code that they created just for me and for you guys who are subscribed to this channel. So if you want to use that promo code, it's Kai5. You get $5 off of your shipping label, next shipping label. And you can also use Robin60. Both of those promo codes are going to be down in the description section. So over here, this is more like what I was imagining, a pinstripe VPI 100% het for pied. All right, now we are on to the larger of the two tiny ping pong ball size eggs. I mean, look how tiny it is. Look at that. So let's see if this is a viable baby in here. You have to be very careful. Oh my God. Wow. That is interesting. I'm seeing a little bit of a yellowish tone to these pattern saddled areas. It is a pied, but I'm seeing a little bit of a yellowish tint to it. I'm wondering if there really is another sire to this clutch, because now we have two babies that are not VPIs, and the dad to this clutch is a visual VPI. Wow. But this is pretty amazing. Something like this, an egg this size, has what appears to be a healthy hatchling. Yeah, I am getting a little bit of movement from it. Yes, that is pretty neat. And of course, this last one, if you've ever produced these kind of boob eggs, they're called boob eggs. This one doesn't really resemble the boob, but some of them do, and that's why they have that name. But this part in here is not usable by the hatchling. There's that hard mass in here, and when we cut this open, you can probably see that there's going to be a cavity in here that the hatchling cannot reach and utilize as space. All right, so my AC is kicking on, so let's hurry up and cut this open before it drowns me out. The AC is really loud. Holy moly! You see that? And it's another non-VPI pied. So we definitely have something strange going on here. I mean, we know that the male that I put in here definitely did not sire all of these babies. So once I crawl out, I'll give you guys an update. We'll get a second look at these and try to figure out exactly what happened, which male took the clutch, or maybe more than one male took the clutch. Who knows? All right, folks, time for an update. Here we have a pinstripe VPI Axanthic, and with the non-Axanthics in this clutch, it's got me a little bit confused, so I will have to send this one's shed out for test with Charlie over at shedtesting.com to get this one tested, just to confirm if it's het pied or not. If the sire that I intended for this clutch sire the clutch, then there's no question that this is 100% het for pied. But we got a couple in here that doesn't really make sense. So just to be sure, I got to send this guy's shed out. And you did see that this is a male. So if anybody's interested in purchasing any of these animals, once they're fed and established, hit me up, let me know. I will be sending them out to you through Redline Shipping. Great company, and their promo code is down in the description section. VPI Axanthic pied. So we got double recessive here. I made quite a few of these, so I won't be holding this one back, regardless if it's a male or female. Although I am hoping for a female because a client or a customer is looking for a female, so I'm trying to hit one for that customer. Fortunately, this one is a male. So But, you know, good for someone else who's looking for a VPI Axanthic pied. And we'll do one better. This is a pastel VPI Axanthic pied. Now let's see if this one is a male or female. That's also a male. Wow, these guys are really active, which is good, Hopefully they'll be good eaters. Oh my goodness. Come on, stay still. So I just want to give you guys a good shot so you can see his whole body. This is one of the little ones out of the egg. This appears to be a lemon blast pied, so pinstripe pastel pied, and 100% het for VPI Axanthic. There's no question on that because the mom is a VPI Axanthic. Look at the normal size hatchling that came out of a normal sized egg versus this one that came out of an egg that's only half the size. You saw in the egg cutting that there were two really small eggs. This is the larger of the two eggs. This is what came out of the larger of the two eggs. Look at that. Look at the comparison. And then, let me see if I can get the other teeny tiny one out. This little one is so cute. So cute. Look at that. It's like a worm. Holy crap. I don't think this one has the pastel. It is a pinstripe pied, 100% het for VPI Axanthic. And man, is it tiny. It is so tiny in comparison to its sibling. So these are the two little ones. I mean, this is what you would expect if the egg had twins, something like this. But this thing is like a quarter of the size of a normal hatchling. I got to get a weigh-in on this one, and if I do, by the time I edit this video, I'll throw a little still on the screen so you can see the weight. But wow, this thing is so cool, so delicate. I feel like I'm gonna break it. I'm being so careful with this little one. Everything on here is perfect. No deformities that I can see. The eyes are good. The tongue is flicking. The head shape is perfect. No shark mouth or whatever. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is this fat part in the back. So over the next couple of days, hopefully that swelling will go down. It might be just from absorbing the rest of the yolk that's in its belly. But other than that, oh man, this thing is so cool. I might just keep it just because it's so tiny. And I just want to see if it does well and how big it gets. It's like a little experiment. But look at it, it's so active. It's all good. It's all good, buddy. And I didn't even sex this one yet because, like I said, it's so delicate. I feel like I'm going to break it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share. And remember, Royals for life. Peace out.